As random as it is, yeah?
Okay. So, Colin,
Yeah.
you're on holiday today, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And yesterday, you're also on holiday. Or
Yeah,
you went
yes,
cycling.
yes, yes.
Today, you went cycling.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you went cycling.
Did the most amazing climbs today.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the highest elevation I've ever did at 2,496 meters, and it was crazy, freezing cold. My hands were trembling, my legs were even worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had to keep going, man, because each time, like each time I felt this is the last corner, the climb is done, and all that. I just kept seeing meandering climbs. Yani, I just, it never ended, man. Like I kept on wondering, when does this end, man? You know.
But just to interject and to ask you, what keeps you? What keeps you going on a morning, on a cold morning when you're supposed to be in bed sleeping, keeping yourself warm? Like, what keeps you going?
Um, I wish I had a straight answer for that, but I think when you decide to live with a cyclist, there are certain unwritten rules that come with it, and one of them involves selecting tourist or travel destinations based on cycling routes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even other than before we get to that morning where you leave the comfort of the hotel room at 6 to go cycling, it's that cycling that motivated you to go for that trip. You get like you already was thinking as you plan for the visit, like, do I have a place I can go climb? So the moment you know there's an awesome place that you can go do your climbs, it already gives you the motivation to travel. So when you get to your destination, it becomes one of the main reasons why you're there. That's one in a very long answer. I think I'll try to keep the next one short. So the next one is you look at your life in the next 20, 30 years, and you ask yourself, what does mobility means for me in terms of my knees, my hips, my back, my shoulders, and it it gives you motivation to go out there and cycle, because cycling gives you bigger lungs. It gives you stronger muscles. It forces you to eat protein rich diets, and you know what that does to your body and all that. But also most importantly is scientific studies out there have shown there's a close connection between Alzheimer's disease and cycling. So who wants to forget stuff, man, when they hit 60? I know already as a cyclist I forget a lot, and especially the bad incidences I keep running into on the road and all that. So yes, you have to forget them to go back to the road, but basically it builds your brain. It activates cells that really go into ensuring that your brain size is not decreasing, that now exposes you to conditions such as Alzheimer's and other health conditions. So you don't cycle for now, you cycle for for tomorrow. And you also just ask yourself, like, how do you think of your sunset ages? Do you want to be seated under a tree, or do you want to be cycling with your grandchildren? If you answer that question, then you'll know why I keep cycling.
Amazing.